instant replay in boxing? Is it good for the sport?
No, we should use it. Really, there are situations that we should use it when there's been a violation of rules or something that the referee totally misses. They shouldn't stop the action to look at it, but they should have someone designated to look at the replay in between rounds. Never stop the action, but look at the replay in between that rounds to make a decision if what happened was correct, if there was a protest.
They'd have to figure it out. If it helped and it got it right, I would say yes, just like it does with the NBA and the NFL. But to have incessant and unnecessary delays and to start questioning things that are even difficult to tell on replay, I think detracts from sports, doesn't attract.
I'm a strong proponent for instant replay. I have actually had some conversations with the California Athletic Commission in that regard as well. Most other sports have it. And why boxing doesn't have it yet, I don't know why. If it's clearly defined when and who can actually ask for instant replay, then you know, it shouldn't be a big problem.
Well, you know what, man? I think that we got to leave boxing as natural as it is. You know, when we start adding instant replay, and you let the ref do his job, and whatever he feels at the time is his call. That's his call. I mean, that's you got to respect it. It's if we start dissecting all these milliseconds and this and that, I think we take the natural aspect of boxing out of the game. Leave it to where it is, and just hope that the referees and the judges can make the right decisions.
Yes, I mean, that'd be a good idea, you know. Probably would calm me down a little more going to the second round, because I was pretty pissed off about that call. I mean, he clearly stepped on my foot, but, you know, I had no excuse.
If the fight had been held in Nevada, which has instant replay, that knockdown would have been reversed.
So they would score 10-9 instead of 10-8.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Those situations.
You know what, maybe make it like what is it, like the final 2 minutes, basically the final 2 rounds type thing, where it really matters. There's certain situations, but I don't think it's really needed in boxing as much as it's needed in other sports. You know, that minute that it takes to look at the replay, that 2 minutes, that's an eternity for us. Those 2 minutes, you give me 2 minute rest, oh shit, hell yeah, that's like me going in there fresh.
The technology is there to get it to for the referee to see it between rounds, and even for the judges to see it between rounds.
You can score those 10-8 rounds that weren't scored 10.
Right, like if somebody, it looks like a guy gets dropped, but he really slipped and he didn't go down on a punch, the judges should be able to see that so they don't give him a 10-8 round. Even if it happens like a round later. And if there's something in question like a cut and the referee didn't see if it was a headbutt or if it's a punch, and the referee assumes that it was from a punch but it was from a headbutt, or assumes it was from a headbutt but it was indeed from a punch, if the cameras catch that, he or she should be able to look at it between rounds and be like, oh crap, that was a clash of heads, I didn't see it. So, you know, if the fight is stopped, then it goes to the scorecards, it doesn't become a technical stoppage or that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I think it's a tool that could be used. It's already been implemented. You know, we've seen it in New Jersey. Yeah, man, look, anything that'll help us get it right, and instant replay will help us get it right.
You know, WBC has an instant replay rule. It's only with commissions who accept that rule. So they also have a rule where the scoring is put out after 4 rounds and 8 rounds. Open scoring. Yeah, open scoring. And actually in Italy, in our shows, they do open scoring. I actually quite like it. But I'm a bit of a purist and I was against it, but... Good idea?
Yeah, I definitely think it is, especially if something goes to scorecards.
To get those knockdowns scored.
Get stuff correct, I think so, yeah, but... the fairness of the sport can always get better. I think that's something that would complicate things a little bit more than it is. And also, too, you got to remember the power of controversy in boxing. Controversy sets up $1 million fights. So if something didn't happen right and they want to really prove it wrong and people know, oh, he didn't really beat him last time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That sets up another fight.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's always good to have that and stuff like that, but at the same time, if a knockdown happened and the referee counted it, even if you go to a replay, I don't think it still won't count, right?
Well, if he counted it and the replay shows that maybe it was a slip
they could notify the judges in that case. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of iffy situation, I guess, because once they say the referee sees a knockdown and that's it, it's kind of what the referee says, so maybe it'll be a good idea, maybe.